So tonight I just watched the horror drama film HIM, which is directed by Justin Tipping and starring Marlon Wayans, Tyree Withers, Julia Fox and Tim Heidecker. And the film follows an American football player who, after suffering a career-threatening injury, decides, or rather agrees, to train with his idol, Isaiah White. And he is a legendary retired player, and whilst training with him, there are revelations of a dark cult that he is lured into. So what did I think of the movie? It was well shot. It had some interesting imagery into it for a horror film, but that is pretty much all I'd say for the pluses. Negatives, I really didn't like how this movie started. It robbed you of feeling any of the character motivations. You didn't understand what they were doing, why they were doing it, because this movie decided to rush to the main part of the story too early for me. They call this a sport film mixed with horror. I didn't really get much of a sport vibe to it. It had sport or American football iconography, but that's really about it. I was kind of expecting to see how great Isaiah White was as a player, even if it was just told in a couple of minutes, and then the same for our character that we follow in the story. But you just basically told it, and it jumps straight to him going to the place where he gets trained. The movie felt on one level quite cheap for the places that are shown in this movie. It feels like we are really only at the house of Isaiah White for the entire movie, and there's just a couple of scenes elsewhere. You didn't even understand why all the bizarre stuff was going on, why our main characters just didn't up and leave at any point. It was quite hard to follow. Sometimes things would just happen and you thought something was happening to one character, and it turns out, because of the way it was shot, it was actually happening to someone else. It's just little things like that. They just sort of lose you. It's quite hard to sort of, well, I found it quite hard to follow along what was going on in the story at times. The film's very trippy. Towards the end, it's very bloody, and also the ending of the film I really didn't care much for. To be honest, I'd already had enough way before then. There were two people, I think they were on a date in the cinema, and they upped and left halfway through because the film really does get quite distasteful. I'm going to give the film HIM 0 stars. It was total rubbish for me. Didn't enjoy it one bit. If you are enjoying the video so far, don't forget to press the like and subscribe button. I want to thank you again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies.